Thank you. We'll go back to where our schedule was before we skipped over the recognition of our outgoing members. So we're going to do this at this time. Well, one of them already left. He's outgoing, and I know he's not out the door because he left his water bottle. This is I hope I can get through this okay. So I might need a little help, but I'll just be big and bold and go through it. Things change, with elections and people's commitments and that, and this is all part of that change. And at this time, we're going to recognize our outgoing board members. So first one that I want to recognize is board member Kathleen Reby. Came on January of 2017, serving through December of 2018. Headed to the Senate. A little bit about board member Reby's service. She's on the Finance Committee, currently vice chair. She's on the Eliminating Barriers to Education's Excellent Task Force. She served on the Licensing Task Force, served on the School Leadership Working Group, served on the SITLA Board Nominating Committee, served on the STEM Action Center Board, served with the Underage Drinking Prevention Program Advisory Council, and also served in the General Financial Literacy Task Force. And I think, and if I've missed some, I apologize, but that's a lot of service besides what just coming to our meetings and enduring some of the challenges we had. And so thank you for your contribution the last 2 years. And as part of this recognition, if you come on up, we have, this is really loud on my ears, but these hearing devices that I have here, so I'm going to minimize that by, so it's a lovely bell. Well, and you can ring it later.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Is there something you want to add? I'll give you the mic.
I can go.
Oh, you're good here. You can sit if you'd like.
So when I first started, Chair Huntsman asked me to be on the Finance Committee, and I rolled my eyes, and I'm like, oh, gosh, I really hate it. But Chair Huntsman has made finance a lot of fun, so we call it Finance from now on. And one of my favorite conversations was with Spencer when I got on the board. He's like, oh, gosh, I just thought you guys would be crazy. I'm like, oh, how have I done? He's like, yeah, you're not as crazy as I thought you'd be. So I've enjoyed making friendships as well. Thank you so much for honoring me.
Next, I'd like to recognize board member Spencer Stokes. Started January of 2015 and is serving through December of 2018. He's served on the Finance Committee, Standards and Assessment Committee, Accountability Task Force, Trust Lands Advisory Committee, Utah High Schools Activity Association Board of Trustees, High School Graduation Course Requirements Task Force, and want to thank him for his 4 years of service, and we have a bell here for him.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Do we want to? Is this how we do this? Is we pose like this?
Yeah, there we go.
I've already said my piece, but I completely disagree with Kathleen. I hated the Finance Committee. I was disappointed when I was put on it. No slight to Scott and any of the people there. I really like standards and assessment because, I'm an expert in public education because I went through it. I don't add. Yeah, we had a great time. I don't add. And so as many times as Joel gavelled me down in my comments, so I haven't come up with a clever way to say I hated it like finance. I'll think of it and maybe come up with it. But thanks. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Next, we have board member Joel Wright. started in January of 2015 and served through this month, December 2018. Joel is currently the finance committee chair. And I need to advocate for that a little bit. How many reasons why do you want to be on that committee? Isn't it like, Scott, 4.6, is it 4.8? How many? Billion reasons on the accountability piece. That's an important part of our public education system. So, okay, back to Board Member Wright. Chair to our Finance Committee. He is on the Trust Lands Advisory Committee, Utah School Boards Association Board of Directors, High School Graduation Course Requirement Task Force, and the SITLA Board Nominating Committee. So I'll have Joel come up. There you go. Isn't that just got a distinct ring? He's going to miss that gavel, but...
I have enjoyed, I am a proud member, all 4 years on the Finance Committee, or Finance, and I've enjoyed working with all of you. I actually, in 2010, when the State School Board representative on the Geneva Still RDA voted over Alpine School District to approve that RDA, which I felt like was a $300 million giveaway, I swore I was going to run for State School Board. And I did, and a series of crazy events meant I did get here. And I am very proud, especially of the work we've done. We are asking the taxpayers to give us billions of dollars, and we have a sacred trust to use every single penny they give in the most effective way possible. And I believe we've made substantial progress on that. I hope that all of you who are staying and the new ones coming in can do much more and much better than we have. I hope we've laid a foundation. I think Deputy Jones and his team, we have hopefully given you a way to do much better than we have. Thank you.
Chair Huntsman, could we have all three of them stand up here and get a picture?
Okay, well, can we have all three of you bring your bell, and we'll get a picture real fast.
You better turn that off.
This is how I'm going to get recognized today. Oh, we're not going to have it with...
Nobody wants to be in the picture, huh? Well, thanks again. Okay, there's and maybe we ought to collect up those bells, and we're going to be here for a couple days. There's another board member, Board Member Terrell Warner, that wasn't able to be here in person, and we're going to try to invite her back and present her bill in another meeting. So our work's still not done here. Okay, well, back to our agenda.